Alright, so today we're going to change up WSJTX a little bit. First, we're going to get one or two contacts. That way we can actually populate this window and this window. Because if you're just monitoring, you're just going to get this window here. So we're going to get some contacts. I'm going to show you the difference of this window in one mode and this window in a different mode, because WSJTX actually has dark mode now. But whenever you flip the dark mode, it actually changes the font colors. See, all these font colors are actually black. So we're going to change all that up. I'm going to show you how to do that today. But first, let's get one or two contacts so we can actually populate this window here. So first, we're going to go ahead and call out CQ. We got our pounce here, and we got our auto CQ. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to enable TX. And now we're calling out CQ at 77 watts, 1.1 SWR, and 99% efficiency. So see how this font color is black? Now we need to get this to populate a little bit more. Alright, let's hold TX and let's call this CQ. Let's call this guy here. Alright. So he's calling CQ. We're going to call him and see how the font is still black. That's good. Makes it real easy to see. Very easy to see. Alright, and now see how you got a red color. I'll show you how to get this pop up here. Yellow color. So see, with the different colors, you still have the black font, which is good. Easy to see. So let's go through this contact here. So we got that contact. We're going to go ahead and halt TX, and we're going to close this down. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to stop, because I don't want anyone to call us at the moment, but I want this to stay here. So I'll monitor in a minute. So how we're going to change this is we're going to go into settings here, and we're going to go into colors. And then see how all these colors have a different meaning. And all the fonts are all black, except for, let's see, this guy right here. So basically how we're going to do this, a new continent on the band, you would see this color, and it would be a white font. So what we're going to do is we can change that font color. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go to monitor. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go here to where it says view. And we're going to click view, and we're going to go down here to dark mode. It's going to take a second, and it's going to flip over. Alright. Now you see the black font is actually white now. And it's really hard to see. So let's go ahead and get another contact in dark mode, because I love dark mode. It should look like this. Very easy to see everything. And here I don't use these, so I don't care if those are all small or anything like that. So let's go for another CQ here. And let's see, let's go for this guy. So we're calling right now. and you can barely read that because, again, it's all in white. Very hard to see. Let's see if we can get this contact. Yeah, it looks like we are. Now after this contact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to show you how to change all these fonts, because it's really hard to see those fonts. Some of them aren't, like the red on white isn't too bad. Green on white's not, it's kind of bad, but white on yellow, horrible. Can't even read that sucker. So we're definitely going to change that up for sure. Alright, so we're back. We got the contact. That's good. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop here. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to halt TX. And now we're going to go to stop. And now I'm going to show you how you can actually change these font colors to make them easily to see. So what we're going to do with that, like I said before, we're going to go to File, and we're going to go up here to Settings, and we're going to go over to Colors. Now see how all these fonts are white now, and they were black? So what we're going to do is, they might be different for yours, but I'm going to go ahead and check all of these. Okay, see how this one isn't checked? So you're going to check all of these. So basically your message is going to have a color. Any new continent on frequency, on band, a zone, that's all going to be there, except for logbook of the world, because I don't use that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to right click on the one you want to change, and these are actually matching here and in this window. So whenever you change this font and you have it reset, it will actually update, and it will change these font colors. So let's go ahead and change those up. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight it here, and you're going to right click, and you're going to foreground color, which is font color. And if you ever mess up, you can go down here to reset this item to default, and you can go to foreground color, and then you just pick the color that you want. I wanted to go to black because it's really easy to see it. So we're going to click OK, and then we're just going to go down to the next one, foreground, click OK. And before you click OK, make sure it actually has black accepted. Sometimes it'll come up and it won't auto go to black. Sometimes it'll pop up white. So we're going to go to OK, go to the next one, foreground color, go to black. Alright, we got that all set. We got all the colors black. Well, not the colors, the font colors. All the font is black, nice and easily seen. Alright, now when we hit OK, it's going to update these two windows. And keep a note, it's going to look like this now. Because see how these, like I said, they're very, very hard to see. So let's go ahead and hit OK and have them switch. Or not. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring it back into monitor. Duh.
You serious?
Alright, now see how these font is black instead of white? Oh, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I did that. Alright, so now let's go for some contacts. We got a white here, but it's easy to see. I like it. Alright, I'm so dumb. So let's go for ding ding ding. We're gonna let's find a new frequency. Let's go right in between. There's a bunch of guys here, so let's go right in between here. Right there. And we're gonna enable TX for CQ. Right now we're listening, and then it's gonna call CQ, and we're gonna see it pop up here. Look at that. Nice and easy to see. Perfect. I like it. I like it. So yesterday I actually hit a new reward on ham radio. Yesterday I hit I hit it a long time ago. I just didn't actually realize it. But I hit the county reward. And to get the county reward on QRZ.com, you do have to have a license. But you have to have two-way amateur radio contact with 100 different counties. And without even knowing it, I talked to 200 different counties. So that was really nice to randomly find yesterday that we have a new reward. It was pretty nice. Alright, let's call some CQs here to find some people. Yeah, new grid. I really want to get new states, but I don't have any new states, so let's do this guy here. And I have one more video project that, hey, look at there. We got him. Looks like VA, I believe that's Virginia. But I have another video project we're gonna do after this, and it's gonna be I would say a fun one if it actually works. In theory, it should work. In theory, though, because you know how it always works with stuff in theory. So well, I'm still thinking about it in my head. I believe I still have full confidence that it'll work, and it excites me that it will work. But I'm not quite sure if it's gonna excite other people, because you can only receive and only listen. It's not transmit or anything. So we're gonna give that a shot in a video right after we're done recording this video. Let's see if we can get this contact, man. There it is. He said right here 73, which is for goodbye or best regards. Alright, let's go for this DX, CQDX. Alright, who's calling me right now? HRV FN20. Let's go for him right now because he's actively calling us. And this guy looks like he's calling as well. But since we have Pounce on, this is why I love it. Right after we get this contact, as long as he is still calling, it should automatically start hitting this guy up. As long as he doesn't talk to anyone else. and I haven't seen his pop-up come up yet. It's only still that guy. I see KC3 HRV. There you go. 4. Ah, that guy's gone. I don't see his call sign anymore. Alright. So this is going to be our number 4, if we can get it. And then we'll try to get 5. Alright, so there's 4. And see what we already got. This guy, I already talked to this guy. Dang, Daniel's son. Let's go Wsjtx. Let's find another spot to squeeze into, but let's go find our own little area to play around in. Let's go right here at 902. And we go down to 900. And we're gonna double click that. I can double click here to clear it. Enable TX. And now we're calling CQ on this frequency right here, 920. See if we can get any new callers to call us. Alright. Looks like no one's gonna call off of that. So right after this we're gonna haul TX and see, it's Canada. I already talked to him. There's a new guy. Let's haul TX and let's call this guy. Oh, look at that. Alright, so this will be number 5, possibly number 6. And currently right now the one we're talking to 1,500 miles away. Alright, so see, this is a new call sign. So we got one call sign calling here, and we got one call sign calling here, because this is a new pop-up. So as long as this one keeps calling right after we get her, or not her, right after we get this contact, it will jump up to this one. Yeah, see, NVU is still calling, but it doesn't look like KD3 is. No, so we're gonna hit this. We're gonna go for N7 UVH. I don't even see KD3's line anymore. That was going over here. Oh, we're not gonna get them now. I love when people call you and they don't want to be there. What the hell? Alright, well, we're just going to stop at there at 4. But all the fonts here, except for this one's still white, but like I said, that's easy to read, because if you put it to black, it would actually be, you won't be able to see it. So that one actually works out. But like you see, they're all black fonts, nice and easy to see. So like, comment, and subscribe, and keep an eye out for the new project video.